Okay, good morning, everybody. I'd like to call this public meeting to order. We have a special guest here today that I'd like to introduce. His name is Manuel Griffin Jr. He's a lifelong member of the Disabled Veterans Association, Chapter 11 in Dixon City, and is currently Sergeant-at-Arms for the Archibald 869 American Legion. He served 9 years from 1990 to 1999 as an E4 specialist with military police in the United States Army. He currently lives in Scranton, and he's going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So if everybody would please rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Okay, thanks everybody. We're pleased to be in Clark Summit this morning. We're taking our commissioner meetings on the road for the summer. I just want to acknowledge, I don't think there's any borough officials here today unless I'm missing somebody, but I just want to acknowledge the mayor of Clark Summit, Harry Kelly, the council president, Jerry Carey, council vice president, Josh Mitchell, Councilman Gene Hallinan, Councilman Bob Shields, Councilman Steve Guzza, and Councilwoman Ronnie Lopez, and the Borough Manager, Jennifer Basiliga. So I just want to thank them for all the great work they do up here in Clark Summit. Okay. I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes from our last Commissioners meeting.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the minutes have been approved. Opportunity for the public to address the board on agenda items only. Would anyone like to discuss anything that's on the agenda? Okay. Okay, we'll move into the resolutions. First up is Resolution 25-0140.
This is approving the current payables. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby approve the following payables. Lackawanna County's General Fund, numbers 386-149-386-842 inclusive, totaling $1,782,255. The county's electronic fund transfers, including all payroll accounts, totaling $6,927,643.16. Adopted the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0128.
This is approving an amendment to the prison commissary agreement. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby enter into an amendment with Keefe Commissary Network, LLC, for the Lackawanna County Prison after receiving the recommendation of the Prison Board. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4, 2025. Mr. Chairman, here to speak upon that or answer any of your questions is the Warden of the Lackawanna County Prison, Mr. Tim Betty.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
This agreement is an amendment to the already signed contract between Keefe and Lackawanna County, and the end result of it would be that they would not be providing the Keefe's Access Correction Secure Payment Services, essentially being the bank for the prison. They wouldn't be providing that function since we already have a vendor doing that, and also as a result of that, they would lower their commission payment to the county inmate canteen account from 33.1% to 26%.
Any questions for Warden Betty? Good, thank you. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Thank you very much.
Could you introduce the people because there's no placard up there?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sorry. I should have did that. Usually we have the placard. So all the way down to the left is Gary DeBilio. He is the county controller. Next to him is Don Fredrickson. He is the county solicitor. Tracy Hart is the deputy chief of staff. Brian Jeffers is the chief of staff. I'm Bill Gaughan, county commissioner. Chris Chermak, county commissioner, and the minority solicitor. Chris Chermak, solicitor, is PJ LaBelle. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Next up is Resolution 25-0129.
This is entering into an intergovernmental agreement. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby approve and enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the County of Susquehanna to house Susquehanna County inmates and prisoners at the Lackawanna County Prison at a cost of $118 per day, leased inmate space. Adopted regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4, 2025. Mr. Chairman, also to speak upon that is the Warden, Mr. Tim Betty.
Good morning again. This intergovernmental agreement will allow for Lackawanna County to house some Susquehanna County inmates, detainees, sentence offenders. I just want you, the commissioners and the public, to know that we do have essentially a right of refusal for individuals in case there's any really complicated case or anything along those lines. As Chief of Staff Jeffers mentioned, the agreement is for $118 a day per individual. There are expenses, medical expenses, out of the ordinary medical expenses that will also be covered by Susquehanna County. So a lot of it is at no cost at all to Lackawanna County.
And the reason they asked is they've closed their prison up in Susquehanna County.
Okay. And as you just stated, if there comes a time for whatever reason that we would get an influx, we can stop that if it has any negative effect on the operations of the prison or on the expenditures of the prison, like overtime and things like that, correct?
Yes, and I've already done an analysis based on what they were housing as a population. It wouldn't result in any additional need for staff, any additional staff at our facility, because we're talking about 20, 25 individuals at most.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for Warden Betty? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
With that, I'll entertain a motion to approve. Motion. This is second. On the question, all those in favor say aye. 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 Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0130.
This is entering into a co-promotion agreement. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby entering into a co-promotion agreement with Odyssey, Pennsylvania, LLC, and Scranton Tomorrow for the Scrantastic Spectacular on Courthouse Square, July 3rd, 2025. Adopted regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman, here to speak upon that is our Director of Arts and Culture, Ms. Maureen McGuigan.
Good morning, everybody. So this event is less than a month away, and we have a partner on this that helps us do the festival during the concert and fireworks, Odyssey. So we've been doing this for years. We just have to sign a co-partnership agreement with them outlining the duties.
Okay. Thank you. Any questions for Director McGuigan? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye. 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 Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0131.
Entering into an artist agreement. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby enter into an artist agreement with the Northeastern Pennsylvania Philharmonic for a concert on Thursday, July 3rd, 2025, as part of the 2025 Scrantastic Spectacular. Adopted at regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 3rd, 2025. Mr. Chairman, once again, here is Director McGuigan.
So we have some great news this year. After COVID, we weren't able to have the full orchestra for a few reasons, but now we are bringing them back in the full glory. There's nothing like seeing a live orchestra. This is funded through the Arts and Culture budget, but I'm happy to report we also have additional community support, and we're going to have a big stage so people can see better. So I think it's going to be a really great experience. So we just encourage everyone to come out and celebrate America with us.
And the executive director of the Philharmonic has been phenomenal to deal with. And this year, the conductor, I think, is going to be someone from the United States military, which is
Yeah, I
pretty
believe
cool,
that's
too.
true. Yeah, I really want to give a shout out to Jason. He's pretty new, but he's hit the ground running and has made this happen. And I should mention we also, for the first time, have a rain location. So hopefully it'll be a beautiful day like this. But it will be at Scranton High, and then the fireworks will be on July 5th if we have to reschedule.
Great. Great job. Any questions for Director McGuigan? I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0132.
This is entering into an agreement with Community Development Properties. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby enter into an agreement with Community Development Properties Scranton Parking Authority, the Car Park, Scranton Tomorrow, and Zembelli Fireworks to allow Zembelli Fireworks to use the rooftop of the Linden Street Garage located at 305 North Washington Avenue on Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners, Lackawanna County, held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman, once again, here's Director McGuigan.
It is a great fireworks display, and it is beautiful in the downtown, so we are allowed to shoot them off the parking garage, but there's various people who run the parking garage, so this is just a standard agreement to allow us to do that. So again, come down, it's a 20-minute show, so.
Does it follow through to the 5th in case there's a rain date?
Yeah, they'll be back on the 5th, so.
But the contract with the garage?
Oh, yeah, we have right in there that says whatever
Yep.
no date we decide, so.
But you're in charge of the weather, so we're.
Oh,
we're
I wish I
counting
could
on
get a
you.
sponsorship for the weather. $100,000. No, hopefully.
Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, the ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Thank you. Resolution 25-0133.
Enter into a commercial lease agreement. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County has entered into a commercial lease agreement with Steamtown 300 LLC Marketplace of Steamtown at a cost of $37 per month to begin August 1st, 2025 and end October 31st, 2025 with an option to extend. Adopted regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Commissioners, as everyone is aware, we are going through reassessment for the first time in 57 years. And because of that, the commissioners have put forth 4 auxiliary boards to go with our permanent board that we have of appeals, and they need space to hear all the hearings that will be going on. So the hearings will start, I think it's August 2nd they actually start, but at least will start August 1st, and it'll end on Halloween. If we need extended more time, they can extend us more time. They will be able to, all 5 of these appeals boards will be able to be in the space, separated, so that individuals can have their formal hearings.
Thank you. Any questions? Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Well, I was going to say it'll give them convenient parking.
There's
They'll
parking there, yes.
Get validated. and
We
all
looked,
that.
we scouted a bunch of
Yeah.
locations, and this is actually the best one.
Okay, very good. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, the ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0134.
This is approving aging amendments. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County has hereby approved the Area Agency on Aging's contract amendments with the Dunmore Senior Center and the United Neighborhood Centers for fiscal year 25 through 26. Adopted regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman, here to speak upon that is our Director of the Area Agency on Aging, Ms. Sarah McDonald.
Good morning. Senior activities are offered at all of our senior community centers throughout Lackawanna County, and they target older adults by offering programs for exercise, art, education, self-care, or nutrition. These amendments are budget neutral and will redirect funding initially provided directly to 6 individual providers, directly to the senior community centers managed by United Neighborhood Centers, serving Abington, Scranton, Mid-Valley, Carbondale, and the Dunmore Senior Community Center. This will allow for more efficiency and flexibility in providing a wide range of activities and allow the centers to fill in schedule gaps in a timely manner. The amount of funding reallocated, the total amount of funding is going to be $54,200. And the individuals who were previously served under our Lackawanna County contracts will continue to serve through the United Neighborhood Centers in Dunmore.
Great. Any questions for Director McDonald? Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll entertain a motion to approve. Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, the ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0135.
So entering into a cooperative agreement, be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby entering into a cooperative agreement for legal services with the Pennsylvania Department of Human Services and the Domestic Relations Section of the Court of Common Pleas. Agreement to commence May 1st, 2025 and expire September 30th, 2025. Adopted at regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman, here to speak upon that is Lackawanna County's Director of Domestic Relations, Ms. Kathy Ann Hardaway.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm here to ask for somewhat of an amended agreement with Joseph Healy Esquire. Domestic Relations is required to have what we call a Title 4D attorney for services for custodial parents to level the playing ground. Maybe when the non-custodial parent has legal representation, we would want on the behalf of the children for the custodial parent also have legal representation. Attorney Healy has changed law firms. The prior agreement was with his former law firm, Burns White LLC. Now the agreement will be directly with Joseph Healy Esquire. That is the only change in the agreement with some dates in mind. The agreement will end as the last agreement, September 30th, 2025.
Great. Any questions for Director Hardaway? Okay, thank you very much. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0136.
So awarding the environmental consultant community-wide brownfield assessment. Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby award the environmental consultant community-wide brownfield assessment to AMO Environmental Decisions, 875 Northeastern Road, Doylestown, Pennsylvania, 18902, to implement Lackawanna County's United States Environmental Protection Agency countywide brownfields assessment grant. Consultants shall complete all work under this contract no later than September 30th, 2028. Adopted regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman, here to speak upon it is our Director of Economic Development, Ms. Krista Magnata.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
This legislation engages a professional services contract for an environmental consultant to perform environmental Phase 1 and Phase 2 assessments for areas of concern throughout Lackawanna County that may be poised or wish to enter redevelopment. This provides us land opportunities for projects. We received 3 proposals with AMO Environmental Decisions to be the awarded professional contract, and this is all being paid for with a U.S. EPA grant for $500,000 for a 3-year contract.
Very good. Any questions for Director Magnata? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second, on the question. On the question, I just want to comment on this, that this legislation is going to allow us to identify and address environmental concerns throughout the county responsibly, paving the way, as Director Magnata said, for redevelopment, economic growth, and really safer and healthier communities. With the support of these funds, we're transforming blight into opportunity, and we're protecting our environment while opening the doors for new investment across the county. So we're very excited about it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0137.
This is authorizing community development block grant modifications and revisions. Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby authorized the submissions of modifications and revisions of the Community Development Block Grant Program to the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development for federal fiscal years 2021, 2022, and 2023. Number 1, Clark Summit Bureau, federal fiscal year 2021. The housing rehabilitation allocation of $86,415 will be reallocated to the public communities facilities for Lakeside Pavilion senior and handicap improvements, receiving a revised allocation of $72,636. Number 2, Clark Summit Bureau, federal fiscal year 2022. The housing rehabilitation program allocation will be reduced from $87,613 to $81,712, and $5,901 will be reallocated to the Lakeside Pavilion senior handicap improvements for public community facilities. Number 3, Jessup Borough's federal fiscal year 2023. The allocation for the first-time home buyers program in the amount of $82,279 will be reduced by $40,678 and reallocated to public community facilities for upgrades at the Sarah Brady Park, with the total revised allocation of $40,678. Be it further resolved, the county has complied with the terms of the Pennsylvania Act 179 and has met all citizen participation requirements in connection with the above-mentioned modifications. Adopted at regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman, once again, here is Director Krista Magnata.
Thank you. As was stated, authorizing modifications and revisions for the CDBG funds for both Clark Summit in 2021 and 2022 and Jessup in 2023 to be reallocated to alternative projects. These projects are timely because the due date for them is February 20th of 2026, and with these projects we lose winter months if any of them have to do with any paving or any construction outside. So we want to make sure that these projects are authorized. And this, as always, the CDBG program, there's no cost to the county.
Great. Any questions for Director Magnata? I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-013H.
Is approving Lackawanna County Community Reinvest Program applications, whereas the Board of Commissioners has established the Lackawanna County Community Reinvest Program, and the Reinvest Program has been allocated monies from the Lackawanna County Economic Development Initiative to be made available to county municipalities, municipal authorities, and tax-exempt charitable and educational organizations, and whereas Lackawanna County hereby authorizes the chair of the Lackawanna County Board of Commissioners to sign all documents related to these grants, be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby allocate funding from the Lackawanna County Community Reinvest Program to the following applicants for $5,000 each, as per attached. Adopted a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman, here to speak upon that is Director Magnata.
Thank you again. Selecting awardees for the Community Reinvest Program's first round of funding of 2025 is what we are here for. Applications were accepted from January 1st through April 30th. We selected 20 of 28 applicants. The other 8 applicants that were not chosen can always go in for the second round, which is open as we speak, and those awards are made in December. This is a reimbursement award with a 1-to-1 match up to $5,000. The total program for 2 different award times throughout the year is a $200,000 program. So 20 individuals or organizations are chosen in the first round with $100,000, and a second 20 individuals or organizations are chosen with $100,000 in the second part of the year. An individual or I should say organization can apply twice in a year, but cannot receive the award twice in a year, but they can receive it yearly. This helps VFWs, American Legions, nonprofits, little leagues, volunteer fire companies, municipalities, just to name a few. So we ask for approval of these 20 great projects.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for Director Magnata? Just a comment. So 2 of the projects are in the Abington area, Clark Summit area. The first one is for the borough, the borough of Clark Summit for crosswalk safety initiatives and the addition of pedestrian safety lighting. And the second one is for the Abington Junior Comets Football Club for concession equipment and uniform upgrades. So it's a small amount of money, but for a lot of these programs, it's a very large amount of money because it helps them finish their projects. So thanks for all your work on this.
Thank you.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second on the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution is approved. Resolution 25-0139.
This is authorizing the signatory for roads and bridges. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby authorized the Director of Roads and Bridges to sign and execute documents that are required in an ordinary course of business for Lackawanna County. Adopted a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman, if you have any questions, or Mr. Shermack, Director Larry Lukasik is here for you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is basically just to make the signature paper that we have on file now more current. We have one that allows me to sign for most general permits for DEP when we're replacing a bridge, but because this one's going over the Little Lehigh River on Plank Road, it's considered a navigable waterway, so they're looking for an updated signature sheet giving me the authority to sign. That's basically all it is.
That's great. Any questions for Director Lukasik? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second on the question. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution is approved. Resolution 25-0141.
Here's your appointments to the Conservation District Board. Be it resolved That the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby reappoint the following individuals to the Lackawanna County Conservation District Board. Dr. Jay Clymer of Clark Summit. It's a 4-year term effective immediately and to expire December 31st, 2028. Mr. Tom Maluski of Lake Ariel. It's a 4-year term effective immediately and to expire December 31st, 2028. Mr. Louis Peregram from Scott Township. It's a 4-year term effective immediately and to expire December 31st, 2028. Be it further resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby appoint the following individual to the Lackawanna County Conservation District Board. Commissioner Chris Shermick, 123 Wyoming Avenue, Scranton. It's a 1-year term effective immediately and to expire June 30th, 2026. Adopted at regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second on the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0142.
These are appointments to the Health and Welfare Authority. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby make the following reappointment to the Scranton-Lackawanna Health and Welfare Authority. Arania Lopez of Clark Summit, term to begin immediately and expire December 31st, 2029. Be it further resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby appoint the following individual to the Health and Welfare Authority. Mary Lou Grogan of Scranton, to fill an unexpired term effective immediately and to expire December 31st, 2025. Adopted regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second on the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0143.
It's an appointment to the Lackawanna Heritage Valley Authority. Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby appoint the following individual to the Lackawanna Heritage Valley Authority. William F. King of Scranton, term to begin immediately and expire December 31st, 2030. Adopted at regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second on the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Resolution 25-0144.
This is an appointment to the Lackawanna County Auxiliary Assessment Board. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby appoint the following individual to the Lackawanna County Auxiliary Board Assessment Appeals with a term to begin immediately and expire December 31st, 2025. As an alternate, Mr. Robert Weber of Scranton, Pennsylvania, to fill the unexpired term of Dennis Mezzaroli. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 4th, 2025. Mr. Chairman.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second on the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it, and the resolution has been approved. Okay, now is the opportunity for the public to address the board. You will have, you'll have 5 minutes to address the board, and you'll be keeping the time, right? Okay. Right. So if anyone would like to address the board, now's the time.
Bob Ball, Scranton. My one concern here is about, are we gonna get hit with a rain tax with this whole new project going on for the storm management? Or is there gonna be legislation put out eliminating any rain tax?
So that has absolutely nothing to do with the rain tax. All that is the county is required under Act, and I can't remember the exact number, to update its stormwater management plan. It hasn't updated it since 1992. So, and it's very, very expensive. So in order to do that, if you get all the municipalities to sign on to it, then you get grant funding. So that's what the county's trying to do. It has nothing to do with the rain tax.
Good, as long as it's not coming out of our pocket, I could care less. The other issues I have are, I was at Scranton City Council last night, and it's upsetting to see a queer flag flying over City Hall. Instead of an ICE flag or the Ukraine flag or the Israeli flag that I donated both to the county and the city. Yet we're being insulted. As a Catholic, to me it's an insult. Rule of God takes place. And I would ask that the commissioners ask Cognetti to take down that flag. And more importantly, instead of honoring this group for a whole month, we should honor those that gave us the right under that flag there and call it Veterans Month and honor our fellow veterans that gave everything, those that gave it all, those that came home, but those that gave us the freedom to be sitting here today. That queer group did not give us that. And I don't see any reason why they should be honored for a whole month in our city or in our county. Respect is earned, not demanded. They're demanding respect. They haven't earned it, not like our fellow veterans have. And I ask that the letter be sent to Cognetti to remove that flag. Put up a nice flag, one that's meaningful, that's going to help this county correct the issues we have, the drugs, the illegal immigrants, everything else that's going on here, and clean up our county, clean up our cities by getting rid of the scum that doesn't belong here and support ICE. Not worry about worrying about a queer organization unless they're going to go ahead and participate in cleaning up our county. I don't see that anywhere. And to watch this going on, our city, our county has an opportunity to grow and continue to grow, but we're not doing nothing to support our law enforcement to get rid of the illegals. You have people bitching about, oh, we don't want to see ICE here. Yeah, we do. We want to see them there, and we want to send a message through our state police, our agencies. Don't come here. You're not welcome. If you do, we're going to get rid of you. And that's what we need to do. And we're not doing that. And that's the message we need. We need to put our money where our mouth is this time and support our law enforcement, that there's no doubt in your mind, don't come around here because we're going to get you. And we're going to get rid of you. We're going to put you on a plane, a bus, and send you back. And as far as the senators and those idiots that have been going to El Salvador to bring a criminal back into our country, I filed a federal lawsuit already and asking for an injunction to prevent any of them from going over there on our taxpayer dollar to bring these scum back to our country. That's where our voice has got to be, and it's got to be the voice of the people now that changes things around. And just watch what's going on and see how many people we've eliminated out of Lackawanna County or the city or other counties that were illegal aliens because we're not supporting our enforcement and ICE to do their job. And lastly, Mr. Gahan, I have a litigation against you, and I want to set the record clear with your attorney. I sued you individually, not as a commissioner, for using our taxpayer dollars for your legal litigation expenses. And we have that hearing coming on up, and I want to make that very clear that you're not going under the umbrella of you're a commissioner and you can't be sued or pay the money back. I didn't sue you as a commissioner. I sued you as an individual, and we expect you to start paying your own bills. Now use our money for your personal gain. Thank you.
Anyone else like to address the board? Yep.
Hi, everyone. My name is Allison Wind. I'm the Executive Director of the Abington Community Library. I just had a quick announcement about our summer reading program. Our summer reading program begins June 30th and runs through August 8th. We have programming for all ages, and I like to quote our Lackawanna County Library System head, Sandy Longo, who used to be in my spot until last year. She says, we provide programming from the cradle to the grave. So please stop by the library this summer. If you haven't been in a long time, I welcome you back. And that's all I have to say today.
I know I complimented you on the elevator, but just for the public, I have my children in the children's library downtown, in downtown Scranton. And the staff there does a wonderful job. And it really is one of the great treasures that we have in Lackawanna County. And I think we have one of the best library systems in the state. You guys do a really good job, so thank you. Would anyone else like to address the board?
Good morning. Dave Maher from Clark Summit. I was hoping to get an update on the reassessment at this meeting. I see nothing on the agenda. I don't think there's any Tyler people here. My first question is, why isn't there any Tyler people here? I mean, it's a hot topic. There's always a lot of questions going on. at least a progress report on what's happening. I don't know if anybody can give us a rundown on what's happening currently.
So,
Everything's online.
so they,
All the status reports are online.
yeah, they issue status reports, I think monthly, right?
Weekly.
Or weekly, that they put online that tells you everything.
On the
that-
Tyler site?
Yeah, on the Tyler side, that tells you kind of everything that they've been doing.
Okay.
And
I know
had-
they were at the last meeting I was at to answer questions, so I was surprised that they weren't here either today.
So we have some dates that I have here in front of me. So dates to appeal, it was from April 1st to July 1st. For the reassessment year of for 2026. Dates to appeal for Clean and Green is 6/20 to August 1st, and no, I think that goes till October 15th, Clean and Green. On top of that, if there's, now I held a town hall a few weeks ago at Lackawanna College, that was, I don't know, were you at that?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm gonna do that again at Abington Heights High School, the 30th, at 5:30. Same format, just with some attorneys and appraisers to do the same thing, answer questions on the process, what you need to do,
Right.
you know, how you need to go about it, so.
Their semi-formal reassessment is supposed to be July 1st? Is that when they're supposed to be set on that?
So,
What they think the actual assessment should be?
so dates to appeal, 6/20 to August 1st.
6/20, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That's for the informal, right?
Formal.
Informal.
So informal is done. Formal appeals start August 1st and run through the 31st. Tyler has handed over the file to the county. The county now possesses the file. Letters of the new assessment will be going out in the mail by June 20th.
Okay, so if you get your letter subsequent to June 20th, you have from
There's going to be a website on there. Tell them where to apply. It's going to tell them everything in the letter.
Okay.
And it'll be a website there to click into our website where they can apply to appeal for their formal hearing.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Would anyone else like to address the board? Ma'am?
Hi, Michelle Tierney, Glenbrook Township. But I'm also here to welcome all of you. I'm the Secretary of the Abington Heights Board of Education. And I welcome all of you. And I think the hot topic is reassessments. One of the responsibilities of governing the school district is levying taxes. So I am here to commend you for this daunting task. And as you see, there's still many questions. But to complete this reassessment is the most important thing that we can do as a community to make sure that every municipality or school district has the proper formulas to levy their taxes and understand what the property values are at a balanced figure and formula. So although there's obviously many questions, there's a lot of frustration, transparency, and meetings and individual contacts is vital to make this process go forward. So I commend you for what you're doing. Please stay on course and help us districts and municipalities so we have the proper formulas to levy taxes the way we need to. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Would anyone else like to address the board? Okay. Commissioners, other business? Commissioner Chermak?
Well, I'm sure you'll talk about this too, but we have the Heritage Fair coming up this weekend, starts Thursday? Tomorrow?
It starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow. Jeez, tomorrow's Thursday already, so
It runs through Sunday.
hopefully the weather cooperates and we have a good turnout. So if you have an opportunity, go down and visit the Heritage Fair at Montage Mountain. A couple other things that are going on. 10 a.m. at the Courthouse Square, the U.S. Army folks are going to be raising the Army flag in celebration of the 250th birthday of the Army. So that'll be 10 a.m. at the courthouse. And following that, at the Marine Corps League on East Mountain, we're going to be having the ceremony where they retire the flags, the U.S. flags. So we have a Boy Scout troop that does it every year. So they go through the ceremony, and then they have where they burn the flags and take care of that. So that's an interesting thing. So if anybody has the opportunity, come up to the Marine Corps League, and you can be there. That's 11 o'clock. That's all I have.
Thank you. I just want to thank the Borough of Clark Summit for hosting us this morning. Thank you very much for having us. The next Board of Commissioners meeting is going to be held Wednesday, June 18th at 10 a.m. in the 5th floor boardroom at the Government Center, 123 Wyoming Avenue in Scranton. And I also just want to acknowledge the passing of Paul Hart. Paul Hart passed away this past week, and Paul Hart was from Scranton and was one of the first members of the Railroad Authority and a big train enthusiast. So,
And one of my favorite teachers from Abington.
there you go, right, and a teacher at Abington Heights. And sad to see him go, and he really was the person who we want to see on the train from Scranton to New York City. So we're sad to see him go. And the last thing I'll say is, I know this is my own personal opinion, but illegal immigration was brought up today at this meeting. It's not the illegal immigrants we have to worry about. It's the racists, it's the bigots, and it's the homophobes. They're the ones we should be concerned about, not the illegal immigrants. They're not the problem. And with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Real quick, I believe our Arts on Fire Festival is at the Iron Furnaces, right? What's that? It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just Saturday and Sunday? Saturday and Sunday down at the Iron Furnaces, our Arts on Fire Festival.
Thank you. With that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second, on the question, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.